ever thought about moving.
But if you did, where would you have gone?
From the places I've been, I would go to Las Vegas.
You don't have to move to places you've been. You're not night crawling. I'm just teleport to places you've been before.
Oh, what I gotta do? Turn my screen always on?
The places I've been.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I would say,
that's a fucked up way to think about it, because all black people just go south like they do. That's the only place we've been.
I would say,
would you move to Alabama?
Hell no. Why the fuck would I move to Alabama? Who the fuck wanna move to Alabama? Like, that's fucking stupid. Why the fuck would you say that? Like, who the fuck would want to move to Alabama, bro?
People that's from Montgomery.
Nah, wait, why the fuck this shit say I don't like 30 seconds? I can't turn it off?
Is your low battery saver?
It is.
So you have to turn it off first.
Well, I'm on 13%.
I wonder why. We've been sitting down here for 3 hours. Look at it. And who wonders why I won't show up on time for a podcast, please?
If you was on time, then, you know.
I was on time. I never gave you a specific time. I never said 7:30 either. That's a lie.
You did. You text 7:30.
I believe that's off. But back to where you said that you were going, man.
It is.
It's been 7 hours. So Las Vegas is the only place that you would have in mind to move to.
New Orleans.
That's worse than Chicago.
I'm not gonna be in the slums. I won't be in the slums of those places. What is going on here, man? What the fuck? And it just screenshot it.
That was unfair.
Bruh!
Full of fucking...
Not connected. I think it's connected to your phone.
It's not connected to my phone.
Yeah, it would be
technical difficulties from Daeo's end.
No, from yours. The fucking iPad not even powered up. Everything deleted. It would be. There we go. I would be either New Orleans, Las Vegas, California. And if I had to pick one, it would be. What the fuck I'm supposed to say? Montana,
Virginia.
Why the fuck would I want to move to Virginia? I've been there, actually.
Why you just get your country grandma say?
I don't think they're very country in
they're very country in Virginia.
You got any more of that Milagro? No, why the fuck would I want to just pick a random ass place like Virginia?
Well,
that's where you want to go?
What would be your reasoning for relocating? How about that? Is your reason for relocating for yourself or for your kids or for your family?
For myself. Because if it was relocating for my family, I would just relocate to the burbs like I did.
Okay.
Like, so it would be more so for me.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. Like, if your kids are into cheerleading or gymnastics or something like that, you may go to the West Coast because they take that stuff more serious out there.
I'm not going to move to the West Coast because my
son is into track and field or anything like that, you may go south where they got better teams and things like that that can nurture his talent.
No, he'd have to be a guaranteed success. That means he would have to build a future upon that. He can't be a motherfucker that's just going to run and just
So you wouldn't take a chance on your kids, showing that you believe it?
We're not moving out of state or making them jump because they want to fucking play track and field.
If Talia showed a great mind for drawing or something like that, and the best drawing high school was in Seattle.
No.
You fuck her gift, huh?
No, I get her the best thing that she can find.
Here,
yeah. What's the difference? Like,
what if she gets like a scholarship down there, something like that?
Then she's gonna go to college down there.
No, high school. So would you let her go to, if it's a boarding school, would you let her go to Seattle from 14 to 18, boarding school down there?
I would probably not want that. I would probably not want that. But if it's the best for her future, then I would.
Okay. You would let her go on her own versus you going with her?
I wouldn't move my whole family to Seattle so that one child can go to a fucking art school. Cause what's the payoff? It's like taking a real big gamble, right? Fuck it, I'm gonna bet the house. Bet the house on
the payoff is your daughter's future happiness. Or does one kid's happiness outweigh the other?
First off, that's a good question. Cause it shouldn't be that way. But kids, what I realized with kids, I got a lot of them, is they don't know what the fuck they want to do. First off, 1 minute they want to be a track and field star. The next minute they want to be a ballerina. The next minute they want to be a cheerleader. The next minute they want to be a hooper. Like, you know it.
This is not one child.
It's one child. Nowadays, with these kids.
What kid wants to be a ballerina and a track star?
Well, I'm not talking about my kids. I ain't talking about my fucking kids. But Tamara definitely wants to do ballet or dance or something like that.
So would you not?
Yeah, I'll let her do ballet.
Would you think about traveling to New York to take her to a ballet school or something? Like Juilliard?
Like to visit?
Like say let's dance. Are you gonna slap her if she has it?
I'm gonna slap you. Come on, Juilliard. Oh, whatever the fuck, I'm gonna put this right here. I would take her on a vacation or like a school, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a visit. I'm not moving for you to fucking dance. Like, nah. Not fucking, and I'm not wrong for saying this.
I understand what you said, and I think most parents will have the same sentiment that you have. But the way you said it sounds so harsh that if your child had a talent or something, you would. It don't even seem like it's a consideration that you would even think about uplifting your family and going somewhere to chase your child's talent and gift. But you do it for yourself. Because if you was in your late 20s and a baseball coach said something like, hey man, you got a nice arm out there while you play a strikeout out. You ever thought about minor leagues or something like that?
I didn't do it.
I get you signed up. No, I'm saying. But if somebody came and said that to you, you'd be like, yeah, you just got to go to Winnipeg, play a season down there.
That's a hard drive. It might be a hard bar.
You go though, right? You leave it. You go pass.
I passed before. I might pass again.
You pass up on your own
Winnipeg.
dreams?
I'm not going to fucking Winnipeg. I don't even know what that is. How long do I have to be there?
It's in Canada, sir.
How long do I have to be there?
For a season. How long is a AAA baseball season?
Well, it's 162 games.
Okay.
It's about 6 months.
Would you move down there? Or would you just go down there?
How much am I making?
It doesn't make you
That matters. Fuck my dream. I'm a grown fucking man. I'm not a child. So I have bills to pay. I have responsibility.
You couldn't make more than what you're making at the job now.
Well, if that's the case. If I make more to play baseball?
AAA, you're at $150K.
A year?
I have a fucking baseball salary breakdown. You know how much AAA player cost, mate? What you doing?
So let's say if I get...
You steady trying to overcost the point.
Because that matters. If I'm only making a fucking $150K, I can do that here. So that's not feasible.
But it's also you follow your dreams to make that money that you could parlay it into millions of dollars if you're good enough, if you believe in yourself.
But if I'm not, then what?
It's on you. Believe in yourself.
Absolutely.
The same thing of believing in your child.
You can believe all you fucking want. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. I don't give a fuck how much you believe. Believe in yourself. We all believe in ourselves about something. You understand what I'm saying? Don't mean that you're going to always be successful at it. That's the harsh reality of it. Give me a motherfucking preacher sermon. I don't know what that was. Hey, that's always been pouring up. Nah, man.
The fucking doorbell.
I thought that's all the shit that you wanted. No, man. Like, it just makes sense.
So no.
Would you do it?
I would like to think that I would. For myself, especially.
So what was your dream?
What was my dream?
What's the dream that the opportunity that you would be able to pass?
If I was 6 inches taller, I would and going to the NBA, I'd definitely go.
And guess where your ass end up?
I'd play in the G League or something like that.
Yeah, keep on moving.
That's fine. But me and my family would move to Iowa to play for the Chicago Bulls affiliate, Iowa, whatever.
You're not good. You're in the G League. You just gonna punish your family.
I'm not punishing your
family. You a fucking bum. He got the G League. You gonna move your ass to Iowa. Now they gotta sit there and go to them piss poor ass schools with all these niggas down there from Section 8, the same niggas that's running rampant in your city that just hired another black ass mayor who sat there and tried to say, well, it's because of the poverty and broken homes they come from. How do you feel about your people, what they doing in your city? That's why I got out of it. How do you feel about it? Tell me how you feel about those niggers. Tell me. Those kids, whatever you want to call them.
Well, technically they're your kids. Because the kids from the age range that's down there are the age range of the kids that you have currently.
Okay, so what is that?
So you are the parent that
what
we
is
should
that?
be talking to about. Do you know?
All right, talk to me.
What did they used to say when we was kids?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where your kids at?
If I saw one of my kids on that TV doing those type of things, any of it, just running around with them, I would whip their ass. I would really whip their ass. I'm saying it on camera. And they know that. I will beat their ass because.
But I think it starts at the home.
It absolutely starts at home.
He's not wrong. He's just
for sure.
Maybe just saying it in the wrong way. But
but like
this is complete madness, especially at the age.
It's ignorant.
It's 14. It's not even older kids. I can see if it was college kids.
Mm-hmm.
You really can't control.
I can't see it. You can. You know how you control them? Meet them with violence.
But what I'm saying is, I'm gonna say
what you.
But once you become a certain age, it's not too much that your parents can do to control you.
Yeah.
If you are between the ages of 14 and 18, you are still a child, or 14 and 17. You're still a fucking kid. There's no way that you being 15, you should be downtown at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night getting into fights and getting shot. Like, I mean, no RIP, but I mean, this is insane.
Would you be upset if it turned into RIP?
On my child, of course.
No, I ain't talking about your child. If let's say this weekend, which I guess they supposed to plan on doing some more shit, right? But let's say like they planned on doing that, then some white motherfucker, Kyle Rittenhouse, like that, them type of motherfuckers, when they got an AK and let off in the motherfucking crowd, would you be outraged?
Of course, that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't shoot and kill kids for acting ignorant.
Okay. It's punishment for that type of shit.
So you got to do your part.
So when it happens, what am I outraged about? Why am I upset?
Because someone killed someone, it's not your business.
Well, maybe they felt like it was their business. So what if they was stepping on their fucking vehicle when they got out and they just lit their ass up?
You are in the wrong.
Okay.
It's kids.
So I should just accept it.
If one of them kids jump on the roof of your car, jump on the hood of your car, and you say, all right, shorty, and accelerate that motherfucker and take him on a ride, you're in the wrong. Like, I understand, but where's your self-control?
What do you mean? You just did structural damage to my vehicle.
So you gonna shoot him?
Yes. I'm gonna run your ass down in the street.
It's a kid.
I don't give a fuck what you. You're not a kid when you exude that behavior. You don't get to say that I'm a kid. You don't get to make really poor choices and cause damage. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
true, but I don't think they should lose their life for it.
They shouldn't, but they should. They should know better. So what it does is sets an example. So like, what programs you in your mind to think that this type of behavior is okay? So at what point, what stops it from happening? What makes it get better? Because all it does is builds a stigma for everyday black people, for every motherfucker that look like me and you.
You just enforce a curfew. That's all.
That don't matter. You think that shit? You was a kid. They give a fuck about a curfew.
They enforce curfew.
And then what happens?
You go and take your ass in the house.
These motherfuckers, they enforce a curfew. So they do fucking damage between 6 and 9. They're still doing it. What the fuck the curfew does?
So then you just...
It stops it after a certain point.
Right.
But the mayhem still happens.
Well, you gotta put a plan in place first. So the first thing to do to put the plan in place is a curfew. Once you implement a curfew, then now you do some move forward. If the curfew is not helping or not changing anything, then you do something different.
Like what?
A bigger police presence in the downtown areas would be.
What can they do?
A bigger police presence online so they can figure out what's going on when these things are happening so they can stop it before it happens. That's all.
So you think they should lock them up?
I mean, they definitely should take them to jail. That's definitely.
They minors. They just gonna go to juvie.
That's all right. Take them to juvie.
They're not gonna spend much time in there. Their parents just gonna get them when they back out. In 2 weeks doing the same thing.
Now you got a record though.
You gotta have some type of fucking penalties for.
Why does your penalty for these kids have to be bodily harm?
It has to stop.
So your only way.
Your curfew isn't gonna stop. This was happening last summer.
It was. So they should be prepared for it. So this shows the lack of preparation for this problem.
What can they do?
So it's not a problem.
Well, everybody's so sensitive now. That's what I just said. So if it gets out of hand, they tase. Hold on.
Bigger police presence.
Okay.
Parents doing more. Open up more centers. Have more activities.
Man, don't with that shit. All right, cool. I get all that. That still don't stop the motherfuckers that want to go and be destructive from being destructive.
Those are the ones
I agree on that.
Those are the ones that you arrest and you put them in the system.
Right. So you got a group of teenagers. You got police down there. They got a curfew in place. Mm-hmm. They tear shit up. But they're afraid that if they pop one of them, it's backlash.
What are you shooting them for? They're kids.
If you tase them, it's back. They're wild animals. How the fuck am I supposed to gain control? So they go, all right, so when I go in as a cop and I grab one of them, and the other 25 of these fucking kids start to punch on me and kick me and do all kinds of shit.
You should be going down there with this is a mob.
I'm asking you a question. You ask me why am I going to shoot you? I'm telling you a scenario where I'm popping one of your ass.
This is a mob. So when you have a mob situation, you come with riot gear. You come prepared to neutralize the situation. You don't necessarily come there to shoot to kill. We know what happens, but I'm just saying what should happen. And again, we're not talking about adults. We're talking about kids.
I got it.
Kids who are generally fearful for certain things. They're just doing this shit to play, which is by the first sign of the law, they fucking start to scatter and run like roaches. Now, so you bring a paddy wagon down there and you start rounding motherfuckers up and you just start taking their ass down to jail, taking them somewhere. And after a while, parents like yourself who have kids of this age, you can get tired of having to go down there, and then you just start making the parents be held liable for what the kids are doing. So if I pick your child up 3 times downtown at past curfew, now me and you have to have a conversation, or maybe you have to go sit down and do some jail time because clearly you don't have a stranglehold on your household, on your kids, to do something about it. I think all those things should be exhausted before you start shooting kids.
All right, now let me be clear.
Or running them down in the street.
Let me be clear.
Or beating them up because it's a 15-year-old kid.
Let me be clear. Now, you said what type of behavior will warrant them getting shot? And that was the scenario I posed.
If they have a weapon, a gun.
No. Shoot. Going into a situation to where I'm trying to get you. All right, you the one just kicked the fucking hole in this vehicle. Come here, you coming with me. Now all your buddies, it's a bunch of y'all start to attack me. I gotta get up out of here.
Where are your buddies at though?
That's not the question. That's a different scenario. I understand.
If it's a mob down there, why is one singular officer going into a mob to grab one guy?
I told you I understand.
He deserves what he's getting.
I told you I understand that.
Okay.
Now I'm told you said what scenario will warrant me shooting a kid?
Again, but this is.
I understand.
So if you want to be a lone officer,
right,
and take your ass up there and try to start subduing one by one like this.
No,
you remember that game, True Crime Streets of LA?
Yes.
Where you get to arrest perps and lay their hands up. That's what you think you finna do. Start zip tying young kids and dropping their ass on the ground.
I just saw you bust out this pedestrian's window.
So you gonna come get me?
I'm getting your ass.
Me.
You ain't getting away.
So you gonna charge through this? I saw you
coming to get you.
Come get me.
Right.
Okay.
By your buddies. We all like this, right?
Right. And you break rank and run over there.
I'm the brave one. Hey, motherfucker, come here.
Your scenario it's unrealistic to me. It wouldn't happen. Because if you run out there and grab one kid and then they start pummeling you, your people are still right there, so they're gonna come get you out before there's a need for a gun.
Right.
If you pull a gun out on 15-year-old kids and shoot them, you're wrong.
You might be, but I'm afraid for my life. That's a scenario where I would shoot one of their ass. Now, if I'm me right now, and I'm driving downtown, and a group of fucking kids start to jump on my fucking truck, burst out my windows, I'm supposed to just sit there and say, oh, they just kids. Please stop this. Like that guy that was sitting there fucking stunned. Like, what is going on? What are you doing? What am I supposed to do? Do I hit the accelerator? I blow the horn?
Drive off.
I'm driving over them when I drive off. They all around me.
You just start hitting the gas a little bit. So
they don't move. They just getting more aggressive.
Who is it? People in front of your car? You said
I'm surrounded.
Okay.
Like they motherfuckers all around just doing destruction. You run their ass down now, right?
At that point, this is what Devin would do.
Talk to me.
This is what Devin would do.
Talk to me.
I let the window down and I say, listen to me,
already
guys.
that is broken. It's shattered.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so
it's down. But I'm gonna be a dick and don't press the button and make the sound myself.
You ain't doing that.
I am, because what I'm gonna do next, it's gonna be fucking biblical. Okay. Let's say, listen to me. In 3 seconds, I'm gonna put this motherfucker in S.
You're not that rational.
I am sport.
You're not that rational in that situation.
I'm going to shout and I'm going to record myself saying, this car is going to move forward at an accelerated pace in 3 seconds. Anyone in the way or on this vehicle will be coming with me to wherever my destination shall be, whether it's home, hospital, or to the county jail for what I'm about to do. But you're coming with me. Mm-hmm. And after that, I'm hitting the gas and I'm going about my business.
Now they all move when you drive off with fucking like this way the motherfucker gave you a hell of bullets. Just riddled that vehicle.
Now hopefully there's footage of this. I just go down to my insurance. I just let them know what happened. I can't do anything.
You think that's how it works? You don't pay no deductible?
I gotta do what I gotta do. Right. You gotta do what you gotta do. This is Chicago. If me and you go to get something to eat, motherfucker shoot and motherfucker hit your car, you gotta do what you gotta do. Ain't no Chicago insurance that say if happenstance of kids, then you got ain't nothing like that.
Right. I got you.
So you gotta have to pay what you got.
Eventually you're gonna run them down though.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna say I'm saying everything I'm saying. It's gonna take like 3 minutes for me.
It won't.
It's gonna take 3 minutes. Your brain
is gonna process. First off, you're gonna fear for your life. At that moment, I'm in fear for my life.
Why you fear for your life?
I'm in my fucking vehicle. You motherfuckers are stumping on it. The cylinders caving in. Glasses flying everywhere. What the fuck is you talking about? You in your fucking car driving straight. They bursting your fucking windows, jumping all on your vehicle. You just sit there like, what the fuck is going on? What happens if they get in here? You're not thinking about them being teenagers. It's a fucking pack of hyenas, wild animals.
First of all, why you driving down their street? I've seen this
downtown.
You see it. You see the melee. Turn around.
Right.
Turn around.
Sometimes
don't go down there.
I've seen it.
A lot of people love being that person. What's going on down there?
Now, right. You get what you deserve.
Get those for you.
But I remember when I was in Ford City, unfortunately, one time, and I saw the group of motherfuckers. You like, mall. You see them coming. You said it's a good mall? Yeah, okay. What? Get the sounds on this motherfucker, man. Let me get some brightness. I can't see because I got a privacy screen on there. I wanted to burp on that shit or fart on that shit, but there it is. Ford City Mall. You get a fart.
You in Ford City and someone was destructing cars?
It was one of those cars. And you can see them, you get out the way. All right, look at these niggas.
Right.
And you would assume that they would just know which cars to do that shit to and what not to. But let me be clear. What I'm saying, I'm not condoning teenage kids getting shot. But I am posing scenarios of worst case scenarios in these situations.
So Sunday morning you wake up and a teen was ran over by Chicagoan because they was downtown jumping on. How do you feel?
I don't feel anything. I feel like hopefully they ass got the message.
This deters it?
Somebody had to be the example. Somebody had to be the example for this madness to stop. Because like the difference is like with us, we knew we had boundaries. This generation of kids and just people in general, we in a situation in time now where we feel like it's just supposed to be acceptable. Like everything isn't acceptable. Destruction isn't acceptable. Like it's not okay for you to do that. So when the white motherfucker or the Arab motherfucker or the motherfucker that know nothing about your race, your culture, they see that, and when they see you, they see the same thing. Now that's ignorance on their end.
It is. I see bombs when I see you.
Yeah, absolutely, you do. I see dry ass feet every time I see them. Dry ass feet out. and thong
I
sandals.
see Asians with dry lips. The Asians don't believe in moisture in their lips.
Don't understand in English. Listen. So ignorance is ignorance. We understand that.
Right.
Uneducational, right? But even you watching that as a black man from the city, from poverty to an extent with you.
Sorry, mom and dad.
You know what I'm saying? We're not holding that against you.
We're poor.
You know. You understand. So you watching that.
Sad.
What's your reaction?
How do you feel about rappers' moms coming out and telling them, like, stop saying we was broke because we wasn't?
Like, shut the fuck up, mom. Like, and we probably were.
Like Joe Budden mom just wanted to bring it up. She was saying, like, stop saying you came from a good home. You went to good school.
Exposing his ass. Exposing him. Hey, another sidebar. I was looking at Joe Budden. They was like, yeah, Master P about to drop a doc. Where he was like, he about to put out some trash. I was like, tell the truth then, Joe. Said it ever so casually. You know what I'm saying? But you watching that, what's the first thing that come to your mind? What are you thinking when you see that?
I think they just need to get some control.
In your mind, you're like, man, the police need to get some control down there.
Everyone needs to get, the kids need to get.
When you see
the kids
it,
need to get control of themselves. The police need to get control of the situation.
that's the first thing that pop in your head.
Because it don't just start out of happenstance. You not just see you see it when it's forming. Like
when I see it,
mob activity, it has to form. Motherfuckers not just when you see a bunch of kids gravitating to an area. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
The police, fuck, they know when we not supposed to be somewhere. I can't even drive in certain neighborhoods without being pulled over or being harassed by the police. So you mean to tell me that you don't know that all these little wild-ass kids don't belong down here, that they should do some ignorant shit down here? That McDonald's downtown used to be a prime, I think the one right by the bus, it used to be a prime haven. Oh, when you go down there, nothing but fucking kids down there. So as an adult, you knew to stay away from down there, right? Because chaos. Not the rock and roll McDonald's. The other one was on Chicago Avenue. I think that's downtown.
Yeah, that was the one by us, rock and roll McDonald's.
I ain't talking about that one, because don't nobody do shit in there. That's the,
And you talking about the other one on Chicago Avenue?
yeah, the other one.
Yeah, that's the one that Julio did the middle fingers.
That hood-ass
That's
McDonald's.
the one we used to walk to.
Yeah, that one. You don't go in there, because you know what type of environment it is.
But that's not what that was, though.
But
that's not how it was seen.
I'm not saying it is. What I'm saying is, you can see when that one starts to fill up, the police should just start to go in there and make them disperse. Don't wait till they get a lot of motherfuckers in there. Now the situation is out of hand. You can't control it. So what I'm saying is, I don't know what's going on downtown. I haven't seen it from its infancy to when it started. But for what I'm saying is, to see 300 to 500 kids downtown, you had to see this shit coming. So where were you at when this shit was forming to just stop it? So
now what it is everybody else's responsibility other than the kids. But also, let me be clear, I'm not taking no side of the officers, okay? But now, what happens when every time a group of niggas walk into a place, the police walk and say, oh, clear this out? That happened all the time. You'd have been a part of that.
Right.
That's not a good feeling, but that's what I'm saying. When I'm watching that,
that's what we bring.
Then guess what? When I'm watching that, when I'm watching them little fucking niggas do that, I'm thinking about me and motherfuckers that didn't have that intent. That every time we walked into a place like that, or every time we got into a group of 15, they made us disperse. They made us move around. Well, we weren't doing nothing but hanging out, having a good time. You see what I'm saying? So every time you make excuses for these niggas that's doing this shit, and you say, oh, well, we all need to be reasonable and hold this crowd more accountable, or put these scenarios in. Like you just said, my thing was, how the fuck do y'all all gather and no one knows about it but y'all? So when the rappers post shit, like you just talked about the King Von doc, you can pull up all these tweets. I know y'all have access to the same things. This is what I'm telling you. I want to bring it back to what I understand you.
Allowing it that?
Absolutely. But why are they allowing it to happen? Because because of what the fuck I'm saying.
They want to shoot black kids.
Exactly what the fuck I'm saying. I'm gonna allow this shit to keep happening. I'm gonna show you putting your hands on that white woman. Because guess what? When we shoot your ass, it's going to be justified. So it's not me saying that I think these kids should be killed. It's me saying exactly what the fuck you saying. Y'all allowing this happen. This is a bigger picture here. Mm-hmm. So if it's everybody else's fault other than these kids have to be accountable. They have to be held accountable.
True, that's what
we were accountable.
Take them to jail.
Right. That's an option. All right, we ain't even talking. Come on. But how long were you going now? Because as a kid, if I know I'm just going, some people, I only did 12 hours. Not even in the county. State district. 18th district. Never went back again. You hear me? That was enough for me. Motherfuckers that I grew up with, that ain't enough. I'm going to do it again next weekend. You know why? Because then I'm going to get right back out. So are we going to enforce?
But that person's not going to get right back out because now you're a two-time offender. There's systems in place for this, man. Why are you trying to overcome the system? Why are you trying to reinvent the wheel, as one of my old bosses would say?
I'm not.
You are. You want to run these kids over with the new wheel you trying to
I'm saying it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Doesn't have to. The police get.
I'm saying I don't want you to sit the fuck up here and come on here the week after and say,
police need to do this.
Yeah, and did you see that white man or that nigga run down those black teenage kids? All they did was a little guidance.
Should have done it.
They got guidance now. They got guidance. They got an example made. Do it again.
We've seen that happen though. We've seen people get run over.
Yeah.
There's a man that's doing jail time because protesters was in the streets. He said, fuck this
That's
shit.
different. Don't compare this to protesting.
If you're in the street blocking traffic, you're not a car. If I accelerate and run you down, I accelerate and run you down.
So now you comparing this to protesting.
I am, because that man set the example. If you in the way impeding my movement and stop me from where I gotta go, I'm gonna run you down.
So protesters can get ran down. Violent teenagers definitely need to get ran down.
Protesters shouldn't get ran down. But I'm saying that man.
They were in the street. You just said they were in the street.
If you're in the street, you can.
All right.
That man. No, but basically we can get off this. Basically what I'm saying is that's happened. So you saying they need an example set to get your ass ran over.
That's not the only example.
That's what you said.
That's an example.
True. But when all this protesting was happening, that's what I'm saying. People were saying the same shit. Fam, I don't care about what you said. Get out of the street.
Right.
You're holding up traffic. Move out of the way.
This is destruction and violence.
Wait a minute, same thing. Get out of the way, you're holding up traffic. I'm going to run you down because you're in the way. Now, guess what? I think they passed a law that protesters can't do that anymore. They can't just hold up the interstate or the intersection because you feel like it. Because you want to get your point across.
But
I don't think you can do that.
Because they're teenagers.
Okay, so going by your stance, one of them got to get ran down.
That's not my stance.
One of them got ran down, I'm pretty sure already, but maybe a couple more need to get ran down. Some high-profile shit need to happen on Wabash or something.
So what they say, they must be going right North Riverside next.
Right on the Magnificent Mile. You can't run nobody over North Riverside. Nobody care.
Okay, but you're going to take your black ass over there with the Hispanics, and then what happens?
What? You think they ain't as strong in North Riverside like they in Little Village. So
that's Cicero.
Ain't no problem. It's North Riverside.
All right.
They ain't that strong over there.
I'm not saying it's like they gonna come and just be like. First of all, I'm not advocating that.
They not going
over there. They gonna just set it up.
That's what I'm saying. They ain't gonna set it up. They ain't gonna do the Little Village thing. Only thing they gonna set it up. It's North Riverside. I ain't never been in no problem. I got no fight in North Riverside. I ain't never felt scared in North Riverside.
You're talking about the mall, right?
That's where they going, right? That's what North Riverside is.
All right. If it's, I'm not just thinking this. All right, so let's say they go to North Riverside. I think it's Cicero, that whole area, right? So they go to North Riverside and destruction.
Right.
Should be stiff penalties.
I agree.
Life changing.
We in the
life changing.
Not death.
The life changing. Where it's more so like
you and Hoolie want death.
Hoolie definitely want death.
You guys are sick.
But I'm telling you, if I'm in my vehicle, pardon me for burping. If I'm in my vehicle.
Hello, I'm up.
This guy answers
Wait a minute.
FaceTime.
Shut up, man. Well, you guys say something. What you finna say? Okay.
I answered on FaceTime.
It could have been important. Could have been work.
Okay. Answer the FaceTime on pod. Didn't just answer. Anyway, didn't decline the text. I'm not saying if I'm in my vehicle.
When you see that, you're going to see when Ron was with Asian Dog And Dirk was like, you know, Vaughn got a girlfriend now, you know what I'm saying? We were Asian dog. And Vaughn gave the side, I'm like, oh, bro, what spot, bro? What you need?
It's on YouTube, G. You just answered shit. I'm just stunned.
It could have been anybody.
I didn't say, I just said this guy answered a face. I didn't say nothing.
Insinuate.
I'm not. I'm just saying, I'm telling them, I'm fucking perplexed at what you just did instead of sending the text. I didn't insinuate that it was anybody. It could have been your mom.
At 1 in the morning.
Hey, son, it's kind of late. Where you at? 4:20. You could have been partying too hard, Carlton. But what I'm saying is,
I don't care about these Chicago kids. What's that?
I'm off of it.
All right.
If I'm in my vehicle,
right,
and I'm being attacked,
you're gonna run them down.
I'm in fear of my life.
You're gonna become the poster child of what not to do.
I'm in fear of my life.
And like that man who's in jail right now, you will be in jail as well.
I'm not running them down maliciously because I don't want to murder anybody.
It's only how do you run someone down non-maliciously?
I'm not gonna drag them. I'm gonna bump them like boom, 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 like oh shit. I ran one of them niggas over. I'm gonna call the police. I think I just ran over some teenagers. I'm gonna scare the motherfucker.
Are you gonna sit on them or you gonna drive? You gonna get off them?
I'm trying to get off them as fast as possible.
So you gonna drag them?
No, I ain't gonna drag them. I might run over them, trample them. I've seen several videos. Did you see that video of that ignorant bitch at that gas station?
Oh man, I did.
Did you see that Hispanic that was hanging off to the door?
That was her boyfriend.
He just got over the dumbass look on his face. He just walked away. What did you do? What did you say when you tried to hold the door? You've been dragged. And then she just went in the street. Did she get flipped the car over? I really hope she's in jail. Is she in jail?
She got arrested.
Good for you.
She got arrested.
You are an idiot. You're ignorant. You are a problem. This is a problem. I'm sick of ignorant black people fucking making us look bad, man. We're not all ignorant like that. It's embarrassing. Are you not embarrassed by these things you see?
It was funny to me. They don't make up who I am. They're not me.
It can be funny.
A white man is not embarrassed. A white man is not embarrassed by trailer trash. I'm not trailer trash. I'm not that.
All right, watching that ignorance.
You think
I'm not comparing myself to a white man.
Dre is embarrassed by a bean picker?
Who?
A bean picker.
That's
Still the same. I'm just saying. You don't judge, I'm not judging myself by the bottom of my race. That's not what I'm doing.
You called him the bottom of the race?
What that woman did in that parking lot is the bottom of the barrel, man. I'm not that.
That's all time ignorance.
When she crawled that dumbass out of that car, scraping up her knees on all that glass, walking across the street looking fucking foolish.
I really wish.
And then they said, oh, boyfriend ran after that. What you doing?
Got dragged. I really wish she would have ran into that pump and then exploded that whole entire fucking gas station.
Why do you want that?
Because it has to be consequences for these violent actions. Like, you are not okay.
She got a consequence of truck flip, though.
It's not enough.
She's in jail right now.
It's not enough.
You wanted mass casualties. The gas stations will blow up like GTA.
Since you was watching GTA,
You a sick fucking
I'm like,
She got what was due to her.
is it just a couple of like 30 days in prison?
I don't know. That was in Forest Park somewhere. That's on Harlem.
Yeah, she could have hit the gas pump and it could have been mass casualties.
Because of what she said, I think she's going to jail for a long time.
She should. You're ignorant. You're ignorant. And what was it about? Did they have
So
a
it's
backstory?
like racial epithets or something like that. I think the two women that she got into it was gay, so she was throwing like racial gay slurs at him and stuff. That's what I read.
It was all black. It both was black.
Yeah.
It's not racial. Then it was just
If I was
some derogatory comment.
If you call me a nigga, you can't call me a nigga. You really being racial. You're being racist to us.
All right, man. What's next? We talking about snowfall.
I'm talking about the teachers who's going to get on people.
We talking about teachers.
Who's going to jail? What would you do?
Tell me how you feel about the teacher. Teacher should have whipped that little kid's ass the way she did.
I agree. I totally agree. I think the teacher was. I think the only thing the teacher did wrong was her being aggressive when she like yanked her arm back and like flinched at the girl. That's the only thing I feel like the teacher did that was in the wrong. Aside from that, everything else that she did, I think was totally justified. Because no human in their right mind, I don't give a fuck if they're a kid or not, you're not gonna let nobody just punch on you and you're not gonna do nothing. You're not gonna swing back. You're not gonna do nothing.
Let me tell you something. All right, that's this new millennium shit.
Right.
Devin in high school, Devin in grade school. Nowhere in your mind ever had you thought that you would hit a teacher.
Because my father would hit me.
You understand what the fuck I'm saying?
So it goes back to the first topic that we talked about.
Have you ever seen? No. I don't give a fuck.
You parents need to get control.
You know, kids. I got control. You know, kids that didn't have control at home. Right. Have you ever seen a student hit a fucking teacher in your time?
Yes. Yes. It's not uncommon.
Like just strike them.
Strike them.
What happened to that kid?
Probably in school suspension or something like that.
See, that's the problem.
Remember, we grew up in the 90s. Like this is back when a flagrant foul in the NBA wasn't as bad as you didn't get kicked out the game.
I've never seen. I grew up and I went to like.
You ain't never seen a teacher in a student fight?
We've never hit no fucking teachers, bro. Like even the niggas that from broken homes and shit like that, you would see them flinch and do all that shit. Like, but it's consequences for hitting a fucking teacher. It's just respect for your elders and adults. You know what I'm saying? Like, not no in-school suspension.
Suspension.
I got suspensions for far less.
What do you want? You want to be expelled if you strike a teacher?
You should. Hell yeah. You don't get to fucking just beat up on fucking teachers and fucking run around and jump on cars in the streets. Because you're from Chicago and you fucking broke. You come from a broken home. That's not okay. I come from a broken fucking home.
That teacher wasn't from Chicago, though.
I'm just saying. Oh, okay. Pardon me. What the fuck was it? What black ass city was it? Cincinnati? Where the fuck was she from? Tell me.
I'm not sure.
All right, we'll figure it out. But it's not okay, bro. Like
I agree, it's not okay.
But I'm like,
think she should get expelled from that school?
The kid?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, she should be expelled. And she should be arrested. You don't get to put, these teachers ain't making shit. First off, probably, to sit here and educate your ignorant ass. You know what I'm saying? I was ignorant as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So like, I understand. I'm not exempt from the behavior, but it was a cap on the things that I would do. And I've done some shit. In school, I threw air conditioning out the fucking window. You know what I'm saying? Chris like to remind me that all the time. But I knew it was certain lines that you just wouldn't cross. We would know the security guard saw us, curtain class, we would run. And then when we knew it was a new period.
Our security guard beat up like 19 kids in my grammar school.
See?
He had a whole fight with because a parent came up there. He used to be a little aggressive with the kids. And a parent came up there and got in his face. His name is Officer Beasley.
Did the parent whoop that ass or he whooped the parent ass?
Oh, he started laying their ass out. It was a mama and her two daughters. And the mama started getting fly. She put her hands on him and he cleared her ass.
He should have.
Then the daughter started coming.
Just don't touch me.
And he started clearing their ass too. They started picking up chairs, throwing chairs at him. So he grabbed the chair. He started hitting their ass in the face with the chair.
You got fired.
He did.
He probably went to jail.
He went to jail.
Yeah, you went to jail. You took it too far, sir. Sir, you have taken it too far. I don't know no sound. What's this one?
Do it.
Yeah, you have taken it too far, sir.
But once you go there, there's no limit once you take yourself.
Yeah, you gotta already know.
That's why you need to hold some type of restraint. But
line is crossed. The kid was wrong.
How would you feel as a parent? Did you see what the mom of that young lady said?
I didn't. Tell me, please.
You want me to read it for you verbatim?
Yes, please. You gotta get these sound effects going. I can start the show while you're doing that.
Yeah, start the show. Not bad.
You found?
You can add anything else. You got another thing.
This is your show.
No, you got another hand.
Hey, that go nice with that.
Is that a bowl?
WTF?
Why did you?
Welcome.
Why did you favorite bowling in the doorbell?
When would go with it?
When would they come up in the show though?
Welcome to 420.
When would a doorbell noise come up in the show?
Right now. Welcome.
Your doorbell rang right now. What would you do?
I would probably look at my ring doorbell. I would look at my ring.
Somebody with a mask on.
I would go get my weapon. And I would not respond.
Would you fire into the door?
Nah, not like that fucking ignorant old white piece of shit.
I would love to see how people would react if we was in a scary movie right now. Like, lights just cut off, your phone ring, and motherfucker say, what's your favorite scary movie? What's the first thing you do?
I'm like, what?
Tamara's on the couch. I'm gonna let you know the scenario what's going on.
Yeah.
Tamara's sleeping on the couch right now, and the rest of your family is upstairs. What's your first move? Lights go out right now, you get a phone call. Then motherfuckers start beating everyone.
I'm gonna grab Tamara and sprint up the stairs.
Okay, you leaving me here? Am I invited up?
You can follow me if you want. I'm going to get my weapon. I'm going to get it. And I'm gonna stand right on top of the stairs. And when I see a motherfucker cut that corner,
Then what if you get a text and say, we up here with you?
all right.
Then what? What's going through your mind?
Back against the wall, nigga. I see everything.
All your family in one room now?
I can see. My room right there. They right there. Where you at? When I hear movement, I'm coming.
Are you leaving? Are you gonna go look for them?
I'm gonna find you.
Okay. You not gonna sit there and wait for them to come to you?
Well, if they on the second floor with me,
Yeah, that's what I'm
they
saying.
in one of my rooms.
That's what I'm saying. Like you upstairs and you sitting there posted by the
Now I'm
steps.
waiting to hear it.
You posted by the steps. You think motherfuckers like in the basement,
Right.
like I got my kids, I got my weapon, I'm
Yeah.
upstairs.
They like, I'm
Then
up here.
then
I'm already
motherfuckers
up
say,
here.
we up here with you already.
All right, I'm trying to hear noises now. And if I hear it, let's say if I can hear they in my room, I'm going to my room.
But if you in, so now you hear they in there, and then you go to your room with your family, and then you hear noise. Are you staying in there with your family, or are you going to look for what's going on?
I'm going where the noise is. I got my weapon.
Okay.
I'm going where the noise is.
Okay.
Like, I ain't running. I ain't gonna keep running from you. I got my weapon now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me get off the wall. But like, if I'm like,
You feel like you even staying in there?
now if they,
Now you don't know who there, how many, you don't know what's going on. You
well, I can't just,
complete blackout.
I can't just let them. Well, they gonna be too black. I'm gonna see something. Now if it's, I forgot it was dark.
That's what I'm saying.
I forgot it was dark.
Shut the lights off, knock on the door.
No, now it's dark because the wall I'm gonna read. Y'all, where y'all at? Wake the fuck up. Somebody in this motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying? You know what's gonna give them away? Ah! Somebody gonna start screaming. I'm forgetting them. I still can't see. I got my phone. I'm thinking quick now. Fuck that, it's on the watch now. Flashlight on there.
You like an officer?
Like the cop. I'm left-handed though, so I'm gonna have to be. I don't know how to hold that motherfucker. But yeah, I forgot it was dark as fuck. But that changed everything. I'm just shouting now, trying to wake motherfuckers up. Yeah, fuck that. Everybody gotta wake up. Hey, the fuck? Somebody in this motherfucker, wake up. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared of the motherfucker if it's dark. I forgot. Even though I'm on the wall, I can't see shit. I can't see shit now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let me tell you something. I love to see tough ass Hooli sit up in this motherfucker and try to tell me he in the dark and motherfuckers is in the crib with his weapon. He can't see shit. What you gonna do? Nigga back against the wall. Shit, but you still, that shit ain't working. It's dark, I'm finding that bitch now. I'm just finding it.
Oh, man.
Wherever I hear noise, I'm finding it.
You got kids in the pit.
If it ain't in my rooms, if they in the house, I'm finding that bitch. I'm gonna find that bitch one time. Just so you know that motherfucker on me. Fire!
Oh,
Now, if the motherfucker still call and say, we call back and say,
you missed.
you missed, and we got them bitches too. I'm gonna scream, get them all together. Y'all come in the room. We in the room. Hey, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Glad you picked it.
I got 2 clips. But you really can't do shit if this bitch black. You don't know where it's at. And you gotta protect your family. You gotta try to get them all together with you, put them behind me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hands on, and you try to think in the moment, so I'm just kind of winging this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this shit don't want to help.
That's hilarious, man. So you try to fight. Let's take the kids out of it, you and your girlfriend in a scary movie scenario. Or y'all in a hotel room or something, the light and go black.
I got a weapon?
If you got a weapon or not.
If I ain't got a weapon, that change everything.
You just try to get up out of there? But you should be trying to get out of there regardless. Like,
I'm trying to get out of there, but I'm saying
if you got a weapon, you feel more secure.
It's dark, so I can't get all of I can't get all 4 of us out in like a single file. Mm-hmm. 5. Yeah, I can't get all.
Go through the window?
Nah, the window too high. I got little babies. I gotta protect them first, and then they gonna be hurt.
She jumped down, then you tossed the kids out.
She not catching them.
Talia jumped down with her.
No, I'm not putting that on them to jump out the fucking window.
Okay.
We gotta get out of this motherfucker some type of way. But like, if it's just me and her, it's different. I'm trying to get to where the light at.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What you doing, nigga?
I be thinking about that all the time. Like, I be laying in bed and I hear a noise, I be like, what if a motherfucker I'm just laying here thinking I hear some shit and the motherfucker just come walking up in the room. What am I doing? Because at that moment, you frozen with shock and fear. And once that's over with, that you frozen with shock and fear, like, let's say you sitting in your bed, like, that's how scary movies sound. Like, you sitting in your bed, watching TV, when you hear a noise, you be like, what the fuck is that? Then you and her, you was probably just sitting in the bed. You know y'all in the house by yourself, y'all keep hearing shit. Then next thing you know, a motherfucker just appear in your doorway, like, the fuck?
That's scary as fuck. I do think about shit like that. You like, the fuck? It's a split decision.
Your next move is life or death.
You just gotta fight then.
But you frozen with fear, because now you like...
I'm gonna protect myself. That's the next step. Because it's a lunge now. Like, you would think you gonna fumble. Like, so if my shit is in my top drum sitting, I'm like, I gotta get it. By the time I reach to get it, he already got to me. So now I'm trying intimidation now. Where I'm like the fuck?
The scene that always gets me is the scene with Dre and Powell when he was fucking this girl and they came and tried to get him. Mm-hmm. He thought quick on his feet like a motherfucker. Like, it's shit like that. Where you like, you really think that quick on your feet? And you just like, oh shit.
I would tell you, like, I'm the scariest motherfucker in the world when I'm by myself at night. Mm-hmm. I got the lights on. I be thinking of some weird shit.
I don't think you can live by yourself.
I couldn't. No, I would drive myself crazy and paranoid. I sleep with my gun, all kinds of shit. For no reason. No fucking reason at all. But I be terrified by myself. I hate it. I be up late. I be waking up consistently. You know what I'm saying? Then when the lights, when I see an increment of 5:30 now, 6 is gone.
Feel better?
I'm good. I am straight. But when it's like nighttime, I think about all kind of weird shit. So like how you thinking, I think like that too. But I'm sleeping a certain way and all kinds of shit. I don't even want to hear shit. I had a TV on, so I'm not hearing shit. It's no way in hell I'll be by myself and not have nothing on.
I'll sleep with the TV on. I'll just go lay down.
With the TV off?
Yeah, TV off.
Yeah, that's your problem. That's why you be hearing shit. Yeah. Motherfuckers in the hallway and shit, feet at the door. Did I just hit something? Yeah, you did, motherfucker. Keep playing.
Then I be thinking, like, I just think, something's fucking laying here, comfortable. Motherfucker just run up in this bitch, like, I'm gapped. But this is what the teacher said. This is what the mom said. Are y'all okay? I'm asking because the thought of going up to the school to fight the teacher never even crossed my mind. In what world? In what world? My child had the audacity to go behind the teacher's desk, curse at the teacher, invade her space multiple times, refuse to listen and back up and swing on her first. And you think my reaction is to go up there and fight the teacher. I'm losing my mind on my child because you thought you ate. You thought you was grown. You thought you were putting on a show, right? Now you getting 2 shows for the price of 1. Mm-hmm. It's a double feature. And that phone, you'll never see it again. Matter of fact, I'm throwing it out the principal's window just to prove a point, just to make the show extra spicy because you've lost your entire mind and so have I. Like, are y'all okay?
Yeah, but you see,
supposedly that's what the mom of the little girl said.
I don't know if that's 100%, but I would if that's the real response. Mm-hmm. She said that she hit the nail on the motherfucking head. Exactly. Why would you think my response is to go fight the parent? Why? Why do you think that is? Because you're a black mom. If she was white, do you think that would be the response? It'd probably be like, she's gonna press charges, right?
Right.
But I'm glad she responded that way because it shows that you still have, if that's true, like respect is still a thing. You know what I'm saying? It is still a thing. You are supposed to respect things. You are supposed to respect your elders. Some people are raised right. So I see some of the damn videos that Talia showed me from high school. I be like, it's funny, but I'm like, why are you doing that? Like she was like, I had hit my elbow. She had showed me a video talking about she hit her elbow and she was on the floor spinning around like in a motherfucking circle in pain. I'm like, why are you on that floor doing that? You know what I'm saying? I'm like I'm trying to be funny.
Like the Three Stooges?
Yeah, like in a circle. Like in a circle, man. I'm like, what is you doing?
That shows great coordination if she can do that, man.
She does silly shit. I showed the woman she took the book bag and flipped the book bag back and flipped the whole damn shelf and shit. Like, stupid shit. I'm like, what are you doing?
She may have a talent for skits.
Guess what? Well, I tell my kids all the time.
That's not what you want for
They have great genes. No, I say they have great DNA from their father. They can do anything. A jack of all trades. Except draw. That's the Leah thing. But when it comes to personality, when it comes to athleticism, when it comes to just being great all around as a person, they can do it all. They just got to understand that. You know what I'm saying? And I try to install that into them all the time to where it's like really into that. You can do what the fuck you want to do, whatever you want to do. And when you do it, you're going to be good at it, no matter what it is.
I agree.
To these sound effects.
That's because you got them all spread the fuck out. But if it was, do you think does your opinion change as a male or female? Does your son getting pummeled by another grown man?
It's the same thing.
Same shit.
Yeah.
He got what
it's respect. Yeah, you thought you wanted to knuckle up with a man. That's how it is.
Okay.
I used to say that shit to Kimaja all the time.
That's the right answer. Now, the true answer, after you feel like that's what happened, and you watch that video again, and you really clear your son, does any piece of you want to go fight that man for hitting your child?
No.
Because you feel like, because your child was in the wrong, not one piece of you want to fight that man.
Like, nah. See, I'm trying to think like.
We all know the right answer. That's what I'm saying. So the right answer is yeah, but at the end of the day, that's
emotion to like. See, like, I can't tie it to, like, TJ and shit because it ain't authentic. I can't tie it to Kimaje because it ain't, like, authentic. I can only, like, Talia because she's the oldest, right? And I'm trying to think of, like, the difference in how I will respond to...
She fell off the slide you was finna go tell that motherfucking daycare.
But how old was she, though?
She was a baby.
That's different.
It's the same. She's
like,
still your baby.
Like TJ right now. So TJ at daycare, he got this little boy. They always hit each other. He hit TJ hit him. TJ gave him a black eye because he hit him. I'm like, stop hitting people, but he hit you, hit him back. I probably should have said I did. They said every day is something. The little boy hit TJ in the head yesterday. TJ hit him back. He always hit him back. But I'm like,
so TJ come home tomorrow with his shit split. Are you?
What can I do? They keep hitting each other. I'm mad as a motherfucker.
Are you having a conversation with the father now? Like,
no, not yet. That's what I'm saying. Like, I might, if it really happened, it's probably changes. You know what I'm saying? But I remember myself seeing that with Talia, and I was mad. But I went in there, and I'm like, all right, it's not, y'all didn't do it. So I don't want to exude this energy on you and their kids. So when my kid gave that kid a black eye, should I expect the father to be like, yeah, I want to see his pops? Because when I had that conversation, I'm like, I'm going to be reasonable, but you're not going to approach me like you're going to give me a black eye because my son did it. Like, what the fuck you want to talk to me for?
I got to show strength.
We can have a civilized conversation about how kids is kids. My kid is wrong for giving your kid a black eye. But what you want to talk to me about? How am I raising them?
Yeah.
All right, well, you do know that every day they hitting each other, right?
Who's starting?
You know the parent. Well, every day is inconsistent. One day he started, one day TJ started.
So tell your son to keep his hands to himself.
You tell him to do the same.
I will.
I got you. But now when he hit him, now we can leave it right there. Anything else, we're going to continue the conversation. But now when he hit TJ and TJ hit him back, I'm waiting on the next conversation. Alright, so
you never be the parent that's out there fighting with his kids. Fuck
no.
Fighting the whole family.
Fuck no.
I'm pretty sure you've seen that. 2 kids fighting, they go tell the parents, parent pull up.
Yeah.
Now that mama fighting that mama, that uncle fighting that uncle.
I'm fighting the parent if you fucking put your hand on my kid unwarranted. I went to one dude was cursing at Talia and her friends. Mm-hmm. And I drove and met his ass. I told you about that, didn't I?
I think so.
Yeah, but when we talk, now you got a problem with me. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about how you approach the situation.
Do you have a problem with Snow?
Y'all on us, cursing and all that. Hey, you following him? Yeah, let me holler at you. He gonna be like, fuck you. All right, bitch, I'm gonna jump out. Keep following, walk your ass down now. Drive that motherfucker down now. Now you got a problem with me. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about how you approach the situation.
Do you have a problem with Snowfall and how it ended?
I look at Franklin almost in the light of like Ghost, where they like so uncharacteristic throughout the season. Me and Uli kind of talked about that, and I don't want to say like as uncharacteristic as Ghost was. So let me change it. Like when I say uncharacteristic, what I mean is how they just made his mind. It was like he just didn't give a fuck about anything other than money. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So from the Franklin that we've seen for how many seasons?
6.
It's about money, but I don't see him just turning and reacting to everything that way. You know what I'm saying? Now, it took for me, I thought he was going to be a fucking dope fiend at the end. I was like, damn, it's crazy. The shit that he started doing, it went back. But the way that they made it come full circle to where like, because he didn't used to drink, right? That was his first drink.
I don't think so.
Right. That's what Marie said. She was like, he don't drink. And I'm like, now he turned into an alcoholic. He just tail spinning, out of control. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always reference that 50 Cent song where he say he watch Gangsta Flicks and root for the bad guy and turn it off before the end because the bad guy died. At some point, I would just want to see the favorite character, your bad guy, just get away on top. It never ends that way. Mm-hmm. No show. Why? Why y'all can't just give us what the fuck we want? Why y'all think y'all gotta be so different?
Ozark did.
I didn't never watch Ozark, so maybe I should. But it's ruined now because I know the bad guy wins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
how you look at it.
Okay.
Marty may not be the bad guy in your eyes.
Like,
in a lot of people's eyes, the bad guy did not win in that show. A lot of people was upset.
But you tell me what show you was invested in for the bad guy or your
you saying the bad guy? Are you saying the person that you want to survive, the main character?
Yeah, the main character, he's the bad guy because he's the main drug dealer. Right. So you know, in all those stories, you either get caught, go to jail, you snitch, either one. So you like, why the fuck can't you just get what you want and end on top, like Batman? in the last one. When he finally thought he was dead, he was out having a nice little fucking dinner.
So you gotta fake your death.
You don't gotta fake your death, but like
that's what Batman did.
Why can't I be the motherfucker that made it out? Like all these rappers who used to be big time kingpins and now they rapping and they can tell 2 sides of each story. Why Frank can't do that? Why he couldn't do that? You know what I'm saying?
Aside from that, what do you do?
Leon, stupid as him. Tell you that.
Yeah, Jerry Ladies, that jerk.
I thought he was trying to pay tribute to Jerome.
I was in the 90s.
Other than that,
pay tribute to Jerome.
Other than that, the mother, what? I thought it was a tribute. Thought he was back walking on his block and fucking did his hell like Jerome. Like nobody really got what they wanted in the end.
So what do you think about the narrative on the internet going and say that Franklin, all this happened because Franklin about greed? Do you think Franklin was greedy?
No, I don't think he was greedy. I think he was selfish.
Okay.
I think he was selfish, inconsiderate, and when I say uncharacteristic, it just only became about money and nobody else. You know what I'm saying? To where he was willing to do any of that. Whenever you thought he was getting back realigned to being one step ahead of everything, always having shit in control, never been able to be get the best of, all of that shit started to happen, and you like, damn, he just, instead of him being moving methodically and you know what I'm saying, thinking his way through shit, he just snaking everybody out and using and manipulating motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. And that's what I mean about the way that they alternated his character and what I think could have been different. Uso, like nobody got what they wanted. Nobody. I understand her point in doing what she did to Teddy and Franklin. I understand why she think that she nobly did it for Franklin. I understand that. But then it's also selfish because you started talking about Alton. When he said, we didn't even talk about the episode before that. Because when he said that shit about Alton, I didn't know what to believe. Then what did he say? You still talking about that? I put two in his head and dumped his ass in the river. That's what he said.
It was harsh.
Yeah, it was. It was.
So you think selfishness? Which one would sum up Snowfall better? Selfishness or greed?
Selfishness. And it could be greed too, but not just when I'm talking about as a whole, the show. Mm-hmm. I'm saying greed because then you have to factor in Louis. You got to factor in Teddy. You got to factor in Frank.
Was Louis greedy or was she selfish? Because it wasn't about the money for her. It was about the respect. Louis wanted people to know that she was the one running shit. She didn't give a fuck about the money.
That's selfish. You're right. You damn right. So then I would lean, like I said, I would lean more towards selfish.
It wasn't about money with Teddy. Teddy wanted to let Franklin know, hey, you can't leave me. I'm the one running the shots. I'm the one pulling the strings.
But with
Leon, you'd have to come back. What you come back for? You and your wife can go to fucking and could have stayed in Ghana and did all that shit.
What I think with Leon, like I say, it's just adapting to something new. You so accustomed to one world. This world is cool, but it ain't the world you're used to. It's like taking a vacation. It's cool seeing the sights, but after a while, you get home sick, you're ready to go home. That's what I think with Leon. But I'm glad that in the end, he ultimately.
Yeah, I would say selfishness sums it up better than greed because all of them were selfish in their own right. Even Alton. Like nothing nobody was doing was helping out anybody else. They was all thinking about themselves. Yeah. In everything that they was doing. Even when Franklin choked Veronique at the end, like, it's selfish.
But what I'm saying,
this been your partner for the longest time, and now you want to act like she can't make the decision for herself?
Even Leon, what he told Leon. You gonna give it to me, I'm gonna take it. Come on, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
So I would say greed. The only reason I wouldn't say greed is because I don't think you could be greedy by trying to get back what was taken from you. So it's not like he was already up $73 million and he was trying to go take another $73 million.
Yeah, Franklin wasn't greedy. He was selfish.
Yeah. And I can understand that. Like, you killed my father, you took my money, you the plug. You killed my father, you took my money, you took the drugs. You left me with no guidance and no way to make money. And you didn't leave me with any money. So, like, what the fuck you want me to do but try to come get my money because now I can't sell drugs no more because, nigga, you the fucking plug. You took all the shit. Mm-hmm. Only reason he started back selling drugs, then they robbed Louis and him to get the drugs. So it's like, I think Franklin was just moving and maneuvering like a man who was just trying to get his money back because before he got robbed, he was already in plans to try to build shit. Him and Veronique was trying to set themselves up so they can go legit because they had a baby. So I feel like anybody that's online trying to say Franklin was greedy is like, what show were you watching?
First off, I ain't watching nobody online. There's all the motherfuckers online.
You know, that's just a narrative that they watching and everything. But I think it's much more so that this show just shows about selfishness. And also, what do you think about the end of when Franklin was saying he's free after he called Leon yo-yo? I think Franklin went out with one last motherfucker said, see what you don't understand, that yo-yo.
He had said something else too.
When he gave him an Andrew Jackson, motherfucker said Andrew Jackson.
I think he was like, they don't see this sexy chocolate. What he had said?
Yeah, he said that.
Stupid motherfucker, man.
But what he said about freedom.
I didn't. Tell me
the
what you gained from that.
What he said was when he said he's free and he's free in his own way. I think it was one of those powerful lines. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that it touched me or it moved me. I do feel like it is a powerful line, and whoever would take something from it, if you can dig that deep. I've been trying to look and see like what he meant by or what that line or particular thing meant to me. Mm-hmm. And I would just say that people take and get freedom and, just in how you want to feel it. You know what I'm saying? Some people can make $40,000 a year and feel like they're free. But some people who make $40,000 a year and feel like they're shackled by the government and society and shit like that. So you feel like you need to make more. So I just think freedom is in the eye of the beholder, and it's all about what it means to you. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have easily got back on his feet by fucking with Leon. But I think that will put him back in the system and back into a routine that he just, at this moment in his life, he just didn't want to be there and he didn't want to deal with. Because I think at that moment, I feel like he was separated from reality. The same way his father was separated from reality when he first met him. Like, all this shit is happening. Nobody wants to believe me. But everybody thinking I'm crazy. I done fucking drunk myself into a stupor. So I think I'm crazy my fucking self. So, but what about you? What do you think the I'm free in my own way?
I don't know. I thought that I thought it was like deeper than what just the statement that he made on the surface. I didn't think it was so simple as I'm free from everything now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was more so like I'm free in my mind, mentally. I'm free. You know what I'm saying?
I think Leon helped out with his freedom. I think finally getting to see Leon, finally getting to look him in his eye and tell him that you're proud of him, and finally getting to, make peace.
That's how you know he wasn't so fucked up. He was able to articulate that.
Yeah. In
a way to where it was like, Leon, he definitely understood I had to take a piss.
That's why I feel like what he did was a choice. It was like, I'm this way and I'm living like this and going through this by choice. It's not, no one's forcing me to be this person. I think that's like you said, like that little hint of coherentness and recollection and everything like that. Like, I think, he said he talked to Veronique, he made his peace. Since he seen Leon, he know that through Leon, he gonna see his mama, if he ever want to see his mama. But from the sounds of he don't give a fuck about his mama no more.
Yeah, the way he responded to him.
At the moment and everything, yeah. And so, I feel like Leon was probably the last person that he felt like he just needed to do right by, because especially after their last interaction, where he was trying to strong arm him, now I see you again, you know what I'm saying? It's like, the shoe is kind of on the other foot. Like, you the boss now, you done moved up in the world, and I'm where I'm at. So I think seeing Leon brought everything full circle to where he's like, hey, I don't got no regrets anymore. I don't got nothing holding me back to the past, any ties, anything, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know how I feel. I said my piece, we did what we did, and now it's time to just everybody move on. I do think it was a great ending.
The way it came full circle.
Where it came full circle, I think it was great. I don't like his mom. I think his mom was petty. I think
she's ugly
as hell, and I do think he was. Veronique is petty as hell too. But
you knew that, and she ugly.
Yeah, but with you can tell like that's how Franklin was slipping, because when she went behind your back, you should have immediately got her cut off from having access to everything anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Normally
he'll be on top of shit like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So by him not doing that and then her being able to do that, like you could just see it. And then just all that, a great show. And I was listening to Joe Budden because he said he interviewed Jerome on one of his shows, and Jerome was saying they was talking about like which show is the best, and he was saying like he would put Snowfall above all that because all these other shows you start off with the guy already being a man. With Snowfall, you see Franklin go from being a nobody who don't know nothing to growing himself into a $73 million man. And the man that's running the whole everything on cocaine. Like, I invented it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who he literally is. You've seen that whole evolution, especially then I was saying the last episode, into him coming full circle, basically becoming his father. It was like, with seeing all of that, I can honestly say I would rank Snowfall up there with, I think you haven't really seen an evolution in a character like that since maybe like Rick and Jax.
Okay.
Those are the only two who I can see be like, that's the only ones where I can see that type. I haven't never seen The Sopranos and things like that. And maybe I'll say I can't leave my man Heisenberg out from Breaking Bad.
I ain't never seen that either.
You need to watch that. That may be one of the craziest fucking transformations from who you start to who you finish. So I would definitely put Breaking Bad. I would put, what would I say? Sons of Anarchy, Rick from Walking Dead. A lot of characters from Walking Dead who started from one place and who they are now. I even put Ghost there because we saw Ghost as being one thing, even though we knew he wanted to be something else and transition to something else. Eventually, he became everything he wanted to become. So I'll put him up there. But it's a great transition. Snowfall is cool. And I think Melissa Ford was on there as well. She was saying like how she binge watched the show. And by her binge watching the show, it made more sense than how we watched it. You know what I'm saying? So I do think Snowfall is a show that maybe if you binge watch it, it'll probably rank higher than what it ranks if you watch that shit in real time. Because you expecting them great episodes and shit, and when you don't get it, you tend to downplay it and downgrade. This guy's fucking.
I agree.
Fucking out.
I'm high as fuck and I'm tired as fuck. I got pissed. I should leave your ass to go piss like you did me. Had me sitting out by myself trying to hold a fucking show together. That one time.
Are we done with Snowfall? Go ahead, man. We done with Snowfall? You have anything else to say about it? As he drinks more water, this old guy can't hold his bladder anymore.
I do. I can't hold it. I was just nodding and shit. I knew I was gonna do that. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, as hell. We ain't mentioned no 420 shit, nothing.
It's not 420 anymore. I don't fucking care. It's 421. Happy birthday! It's my grandfather's birthday.
Wow, happy birthday. 420. We did pass it.
Having a party, man. You wanna come?
What is it, tomorrow?
Yeah, at my house.
What time?
I feel proud about that. I can host party.
Yeah, man. It feel good, don't it?
It does.
You know what I'm
Thinking
saying?
about asking my mother to host Thanksgiving. That's what made me cry.
You should.
Probably make her cry too.
It was cool. I got to host
Thanksgiving at your
a
crib?
Christmas. Yeah, Thanksgiving, yeah. It was cool. We did a Christmas, and it was nice, man. When you finally are able to do shit, like when I think about that old, I had something on him for that. Damn, where is it at? I didn't do it.
Was it the doorbell? I have a buzzer now. I can buzz you.
It was a
I have to come
doorbell,
walk down
and I think it was a door, but fuck it. That's how I feel right now. Yeah, but with Snowfall,
Okay, in the chest.
huh?
Okay, in the chest.
Nah, man. Teddy, who did I say was gonna die? Did I say Jerome and Teddy?
I think so. I think you're spot on.
I think you're just saying that because of just to give me the shit. Come on, man.
I'm serious.
I'm a movie connoisseur. Did you watch Night Agent?
I did.
What you think about Night Agent?
Overrated. Good show, but overrated. If I had
What was good about it?
if
Had a good story, didn't it? It was like couldn't really figure it out.
yeah, and I like the twist of after a while I knew that the Asian woman had something to do with it, but her reasoning for getting involved with it is what made it.
That's
good
what made me good.
in the twist.
What was the worst part about it?
The worst part about
Yeah,
it?
what's the worst part about Night Agent? First episode. You should have been able to got it out the first episode. It got better throughout the seasons, but
You talking like the action or acting or something like that?
I'm not gonna give you my answer. I want to know yours. If anything stood out, you was like.
I mean, the worst part about it, at some point they drug some of the scenes out, some of the stuff out a little too long.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it was too. If I would have just stumbled upon it, I would give it 8.5 because it was hyped up to what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably give it like a 7 or 7.5 or 6.
Just
Because it's like it was good, but it wasn't what they hyped up to be, and that's only because, like I said, if I'd have caught it like they caught it, I'd probably feel the same way because just for that little twist alone, and then like how that shit ended and everything, and then to me, I'm lying. If I hadn't known about the hype, I would probably say it's a 10 out of 10, strictly because at the end he became the night agent. So I'm looking at this like, man, they can make a second season. This was literally the prequel to him actually becoming, because he wasn't a fucking night agent. He was just an answering machine. And then he became a night agent at the end of the series. It was like you just saw him how he became the night agent. Just a cold ass backstory to get to the real story that we may want to tell in the future. So in that point, I would give it a 10 out of 10. Because of that, at the end, I was thinking that deep into it. That's why I was like, yeah, it's like 8.5. I'm not gonna stomach. And I like the girl at certain points. She was looking good. She was looking a little thick and everything like that. I'm starting to like the idea of a woman president and the dynamic that it brings.
Marie said that she was like, all these shows we've been watching, they have a female president.
They trying to prepare us for the world. They trying to prepare us. Madam President, they trying to prepare you.
You already know.
They all have really literally been having a female president. That's all.
I thought it was good. The one thing I thought could have been a whole lot better was the acting by the main guy. The first episode, I'm like, his acting is bad. He's just too fucking dramatic. I don't like the way he talked. It got better throughout the season. Like, the story kept changing and meeting. So I give it a higher rating because of the story. Mm-hmm. The acting wasn't as good, and like the action scenes, they were cool, but like, what the fuck did I say? That I gave it. What was my reason I said I gave it a good one? I just forgot, for real. What did I say?
You was talking about the acting. You said you was bad because of the acting.
It was bad because of the acting.
Right.
It was good because of the story.
Right.
Let me try to reset myself. Good because of the story. Bad because of the acting.
They had a lot of good secondary stories.
It got better. I'm saying even the action scenes was cool, but the story was that much better than those scenes. Like, even at the end when you get like the bomb and shit like that, like, it was okay. But the story around it, how it just kept I think this, like, you would think that you could figure it out after 3 episodes. I think it just kept reinventing itself to like progress to something else. Like, not to the point to where you like, damn, are they gonna get caught? You knew that.
Yeah, when they found out that, I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but when they found out that they had the wrong guy, and the reason why they had the wrong guy, I like the whole vice president and with his daughter situation and those two.
They didn't make it no like you raping her type shit or beating her. Like, it really was, but it wasn't like it was more so like verbal.
Yeah, like everything was good. I like how they did everything. It was a good series. But it's series like this where I always tell my brother, I'm like, I hate that they get so much notoriety.
Yeah.
Because then the next season you tend to try to do too much fan pleasing and pleasing the fair weather fans instead of the motherfuckers who gonna watch your shit regardless. Just tell your story.
Too much action, you get a John Cena movie.
That's how I always feel. I'm like, just tell your story. That's why I want a Snowfall to do. I'm like, just tell your fucking story. I felt like Power, why it kind of, but I feel like Power is different. If you ever have the time to binge watch Power, binge watch Power, and you gonna feel like that shit is cold as fuck. Like,
from season 1?
From 1 all the way to, or even if you want to just jump at 3, because that's when motherfuckers start saying they got trash. Watch from 3 to 6. You're gonna be like, this shit cold. Yo, like, it's cohesive. It makes sense. Everything flowing a line. Like, but when you watching that shit weekly by weekly, you like, motherfuckers gonna get out of jail so fast and shit. Episode 4, he got out of jail. So like,
I stopped watching previews for the next episode.
That shit makes sense. But did you watch Power Rangers on Netflix?
Not yet. I plan on watching it. I know it's bad.
Terrible.
So wait, you gotta know it's bad already.
Terrible. I don't understand what they was doing. I don't understand what their target audience was when watching Power Rangers. Because your kids don't even probably know who the fuck the Power Rangers is.
They got no clue.
So if you making a Power Rangers movie, you're making it for us.
And then they made the movie after he was just at a house party talking about, I'm trying to get these bitches.
And he's like the main character. He's a bad actor. He's terrible. I'm like, why would y'all pick him to be the lead? And of all people, you got hundreds of fucking Power Rangers you could have jumped back to. And y'all picked fucking
the
original black army. You could have did something. But it wasn't the original because they brought other motherfuckers in there.
Those are the original ones.
Right, but then the people that they brought in there, it's like, now, I'm a Power Rangers fan. No one knows this, but I continue to watch Power Rangers after I should have stopped. So I watched Power Rangers long.
I should have stopped.
I watched Lost in Space. I watched Dino Thunder. I watched Galaxy. I watched Lightspeed. I watched SPD. I watched all these Time Force. Time Force was my Time Force. This was my shit. I watched all these motherfuckers. I'm a Power Rangers fanatic. So I'm like, you could have brought Andros back. You could have brought so many people back that you did not bring. His Carlos was a black Power Ranger. He's Mexican. He's black.
I think ain't the Green Ranger dead.
The Green Ranger dead and the Yellow Ranger dead.
The Yellow Ranger dead in real life?
In real life, both of them dead in real life. The Yellow Ranger died a long time ago. So it's weird they made the movie about it.
I thought so. I was wondering what they was gonna do. But I saw a Green Ranger.
The way they play it out and shit is different. And I'm not gonna ruin the movie. My biggest thing about it is, again, who's your target audience? And if you got a bunch of fat motherfuckers out of shape, keep them in their suits so you can hide the fact that they fat and out of shape. And give us up-to-date fighting moves. They still fight like this is 1990s. Like we ain't seen hundreds of fucking karate movies doing some amazing shit. Next week we're gonna talk about this. And I'm gonna let you know my biggest issue with this movie and why it makes no fucking sense to me at all.
What, Power Rangers?
Yes. And why they went this way with the
I'm
plot.
gonna watch that shit tomorrow.
Like, why would you go this way with the plot? I don't understand.
I'm gonna watch that shit tomorrow for sure.
Super Mario Brothers, then we can get out of here, man. I'm done.
I got pissed.
I don't have anything else. I don't think I have anything else. I can fucking remember.
There was something.
It was 420 shit.
There was something we missed. I'm really trying to stay woke, nigga.
Devon Doc?
Who was that? Oh, no, it wasn't that. No. Something else happened.
You think Vaughn's a serial killer?
No.
You think because Game makes Game be serial killer?
I think it's weird for them to
Call
categorize him as a serial killer.
You think it's weird that they're talking about him like this?
Yeah. I do. But I don't think no fucking serial killer. Like, half of that shit, you believe what you want to believe. If it was like when you define serial killer, I think that they want to like lessen the blow. When you see serial killer, I understand the definition of the term, but you think of more so like motherfuckers who's like
preying on the weak.
Yeah, I guess murder would be heinous. I would say heinous crimes. Murder is, but you know what I'm saying? Like more so as like you said, preying on the weak, attacking somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Like innocent. I think a serial killer goes after people that have no ties to them, no connection to them, no anything to them. So it's like sometimes when white people say shit and people just fucking run with it, like just stop it. And then black people just educate them. This is why we need people like Dr. Umar Johnson to say these type of things. And it's crazy I'm saying this at 2 in the morning high and drunk. You have to have no connection.
I was drinking too. That's what it is.
You have to have no connection to a person to be a serial killer or something like that. Like I can't not know you. Like if you do something to me or someone to a loved one and I retaliate, it's not me being a serial killer. I may be a murderer. Call me something different. I'm not a serial killer. That's not what that fucking thing is.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's content. It's content. I definitely don't think serial killer is the right term for what that is. You know what I'm saying?
Vaughn called himself what he was. He was a demon.
Now, if you a murderer, yeah, he's a murderer.
Allegedly. We don't know. Allegedly.
Allegedly. I mean, it don't matter fucking now. Yeah.
Like who he always say, his people still here.
That's true.
You don't want Dirk to say, hey man. I don't let him play with Vernie. Vernie say that nigga dead.
Hey. I forgot.
Everybody Threats is a great song as well too. I've been listening to it a lot lately.
You gotta look at it that
It's a good ass song, man.
Motherfucker, snap.
Go.
That's why I used to always watch that little clip when they was jumping around actually performing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Got our shit from Herb, guys. Come on, man. That motherfucker, hey. Woofing at the guys, one of the ops, I wish you would slide. Dirk can't go on this block, but when I'm there, I have a good time. Man, what? Hey, man, stop playing. Think about what you said to me. Look what's going on on the other side, man. Think about playing with me.
Then the ad he keeps saying, go.
Yeah.
Go.
Paperwork don't shake no hand with me. Make except why niggas I knew long because they keep playing with me. Damn, man. Like, I was like, that shit cold. That motherfucker say, smirk, you know it's July, right? Why you dressed like it's Halloween? You know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit. Like, when I heard that clip, I always thought, I always said it would be a raw ass song, but I just don't like the production on the actual song. But, yeah, man. That shit cold. Verbatim. Mario Brothers.
That shit about Dirk and Glorilla Fatma?
No, that's that remix, right? Yeah, it was cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Who verse you didn't like?
It was cool. They both had decent verses. Dirk didn't like snap. You know what I'm saying? But
I think he snapped.
he did. I mean, he didn't. Not like it.
Not
Not
like
like
a better verse. Be honest.
Dirk. What are you talking about? What are you? What makes? What did Days Loaf say that?
How dare you disrespect Big Glow like that?
No, I like Glorilla. Like, what did she say? Like, you gonna look at the lyrics?
I am.
Why you looking at the lyrics? Look at the lyrics with that NLE Chopper song. You look up those fucking lyrics. Because that is a disgrace. That is disgusting. That is fucking disgusting.
Him walking the women or what?
No, the shit that he's saying that song. You look up. Read.
Say what you said.
No, read it.
What am I reading?
Look up that song and look up the lyrics, the chorus. Read the chorus.
For who?
NLE Chopper featuring that stupid, let me not say that, disrespect. Whatever that woman is. Look like a transgender. Honestly, a transsexual or something.
I'm just gonna say this one line. And all my exes dead to me, I hit they candlelight.
Got him tapped on
Drop one hole, add 10 new mode. That shit's some magic, right? And if I ever fell in love again, that nigga wrong. And I can tell if he a peon. Let that nigga talk. Oh, man.
Man, go to NLE Chopper. Find it. Find it right now. Find it. Stop looking
And
at
you
it.
know it, Mike Tatty. You said the shit. I heard you.
You said what?
You said it. Might get him tatted on my face. You said it. NLE Chopper what, man?
I don't know. Featuring.
Do you like the song with Wayne?
After hearing that song, I refuse to listen to
Are
it.
you talking about Slut Me Out with Suki?
Yeah.
Or is it with Red?
With Red. Read the chorus.
Cash Money, AP, your boys. EAEBT, why you being weird to me? Ain't rip off my shirt if you love me. Love me. Spit in my face when you fuck me. Fuck me. Play with my cooch while you suck me. Suck me.
Once he said that, I couldn't listen to him no more. I'm not listening to him. I'm not listening to no song with Wayne. Why are you saying that? For one, why are you saying that?
He's sexually free.
Play with my gooch while you suck me. Why do you know the name of that? For one, and why do you want somebody to play with that? And why are we openly saying things like this? Like niggas be too Franklin, too free around this motherfucker, man. Like I don't understand it, man. I don't understand. I don't understand it, man. Like,
This guy.
like, we living in a time where that shit is acceptable. Spit in my face while you fuck me. What kind of nasty, freaky shit you doing?
Grow up. Grow up.
That's not growing up. That's nasty.
Grow up.
That's disgusting.
Somebody pulled up to your job right now and said they give you $70,000 if you quit while you at work.
I'm out of here. I'm leaving that motherfucker right where it's at.
50,000
right now?
50,000 cash in your hands.
The fuck no.
To quit.
No, what am I gonna do with that? I'm gonna just spend it.
So what's the difference between 50 and 70?
Oh, I thought you said 700.
No, 70. I'm asking because if somebody pulled up on a Chick-fil-A worker and said, I give you $45,000 right now if you quit your job, she refused.
Cause she ain't believe me.
He had it in her hand. He was going to give it to her. So I'm asking you, somebody's going to pull up, and I'll say, what would be enough? I'll just say keep it at even 50. Somebody said they give you $50,000 if you quit your job right now. What would you do?
In cash?
Cash in their hand.
I quit, and I just give me another one. That shit not gonna last me, but it's right in the moment. But I want to say I don't want to say that because that's really not no money, bro. Like you can't even really invest that shit. Like you can invest it, but you really like $50,000 to come and go. You make that more than that a year. So imagine somebody hit you $50,000. What you gonna do with that shit? What can you do with that shit besides pay bills? Now you consistently paying that bill, and if your bills exceed, let's say it's $5,000 a month. How long that $50,000 gonna last you? Your dumb ass quit your job. This is your only source of income.
Okay, no.
Fuck your 50,000. Nah.
That's what you gonna say, really?
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm quitting in a heartbeat.
No. It's real tempting.
Bring the show full circle back again. You don't believe in yourself, young man. Somebody
That was a topic.
Somebody had $50,000 and had for the answer you to quit your job. I'll quit in the fuck. I walk the fuck off the job in a heartbeat. Put that cash in hand. I don't want to give me another job tomorrow. It's not the only fucking job in the world. I'm gonna come out of here. I'm happy. And I'm causing destruction on my way out the door with $50,000.
That shit gonna come and go.
What's gonna come and go? $50,000 don't come and go. We need to stop with this narrative.
What are you
The
buying?
same way you want people to run people down in the streets and mow over little kids. I want people to stop lying to themselves because of social media. You don't have the bank, put it in the bank. Set yourself up.
Okay.
You know the average person don't make. If you make a job in Chicago, you make $80,000 a year. Your take home pay after that is probably going to be around $45,000, $50,000.
Mm-hmm.
So you basically somebody you $50,000, they giving you what you take home, and that's $80,000 job. That's if you have a great job. That's what you're making around that.
Yeah.
Maybe like 50, 55, 60 something.
Yeah.
But I'm basically giving you a year's salary. So you turning down your year's salary off of what, principal?
No, because
fear that you can't get another $80,000 a year job.
If my expenses alone is $5,000 a month off just bills.
No one's telling you to live off this $50,000. They're just saying quit your job and you get $50,000. You go get another job. I ain't saying you can't go get another job.
Even with that, I'm saying like I can give me another job. How long do you think that $50 is gonna last before it blends into your regular money, your regular whatever the fuck that is, and you like, damn, I'm only at $3,000 now. I'm only at $5,000 now.
Now I'm looking at you like, okay, Peaches, how the fuck did you snort up $5 million?
It ain't even like if you don't invest, which we don't.
If you don't invest, you should still have $50,000 in the bank after you get your new job.
I understand what you're saying, but I ain't taking the money.
That's not.
I don't think I can.
Why not? You don't believe in yourself?
I'm gonna be told on. I'm gonna probably nah. I don't think I can take it.
100,000, you taking it, you quitting.
I don't, 100,000 in hand, I'm gonna do it then.
What's the difference?
That's $50,000 difference. That's a motherfucking difference.
So you consider your ass a little longer than birthday money.
Sit on your ass a little longer than birthday.
Shit. I can't burn through 50,000.
Sit your ass up there and burn through it a little faster. That's what I'm gonna do, man. My ears is ringing. It felt like I was hearing a horn.
If you wouldn't take 50, then you should take 100.
Nah.
You should stand on that person until motherfucker off you $1 million. Some real life changing shit. Cause by your logic, that motherfucker you 250,000. That ain't life changing. You can't live the rest of your life with that.
Nah.
You will blow through $250,000 in 2 years.
I would spend 150,000 in 2 years.
$250,000. You blow through it in 2 years.
I would. That's what I'm saying. 50,000 ain't shit. Cause I ain't going straight back to work. I don't want to work. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to make money without figuring it out. My dumb ass. I'm gonna just sit around and watch other people and think like, man, eventually I'm gonna figure it out. No, you're not. But I got 100.
Steady swiping that card off.
Let me show you. Do I got my wallet? Oh, I wish I had my wallet so I can show you that Bank of America card. The fucking chip thing is fucking welded off and swipe that motherfucker so much. They be like, God damn, I'm gonna let that shit blend in, spend down to a certain amount, take some time off from work, and then figure it out. But 100,000, 50,000, 100,000, 50,000, nah, not enough.
You trying to rap Future? 100,000.
Not my stupid ass slurring. I'm literally falling asleep, like sitting up.
This is the ganja man. How you feel about 420, man? How you feel about Justin the Boy saying, okay, black lips, we know that y'all. Scusi.
I saw a little bit I was watching regular YouTube and that Marlon shit came on. Did you see his? He was like, look at you sit up here with a room full of niggas with black asses with black lips. And he was saying that, y'all. He was like, look at you with your black lips. Black ass lips. He was just like talking about the whole damn thing. And I was like, yeah. I remember I used to care about shit like that. No fuck no more, man. I used to be like, what's cocoa butter on that? Let me use a glass blunt.
What do you feel about 420, man? What's 420? How do you smoke in the company of others?
What do you mean?
How do you smoke? Why is your different was how many blunts would you smoke with a woman before you feel like, this is just too many?
Nigga said that's too many.
I know how nasty you are, man. Bitch probably get one blunt before you ready for the suck some dick. So I need to know what my limit is. So I mean, I should roll up.
Am I rolling? Am I
My weed is
in the session?
leaving my house at an alarm rate.
Oh man, I think about that Duck song right now. He's like, bitch said she gonna suck my dick and let me ain't coming out golf. And then the ad was like, bitch, you gotta get out. Let me tell you something, brother. If you bring your ass to my home, like if I'm the fool that's study going to get the blunts to keep getting them higher and higher, it's on me. It's on me. Let me tell you something.
I'm dead dirt. What guy is a liar? This bitch is trying to get higher.
You know what they call a fat motherfucker that just keep eating unnecessarily? They say gluttony. So
Smoke bitches they just fall asleep. I thought we was gonna cut him.
motherfucker, they can't remember put herself in a coma. They gonna wake up. wake up all refreshed and shit. They be like, bitch, we picking up where you left off. Roll up another one. You got another one? No, I ain't got another one. Get your ass out my face.
Oh, man.
But if I'm smoking with a motherfucker, I'm gonna smoke one.
Mm.
Now, if she bringing blunts too, now we can do two.
Okay.
You gotta smoke mine and hers.
Right.
But if I'm bringing 4 blunts, we're not smoking more than 2. That's it. Even if that's the whole time.
She said, like, it's no slide was smoke. How many you coming out the house with? 2?
Probably 3 or 4.
Okay.
With the intent of smoking one now and one on the way back. 2. That's it. You don't need more than 2. If I'm smoking with a motherfucker and I done flamed up one and I flame up another one, and she wait on me to flame up a third, I'm gonna say something about it too. I'm gonna be like, I'm high as hell. She roll up another one. What you?
It's a hard decision in that moment.
Are you not high? What do you need? You gonna ask? I had a motherfucker ask me for a nugget. I said, I'll roll it up, we smoke it. We're gonna share this. You're not gonna get no free nugget.
What do you mean? You are the drug this.
Look, man. If I'm smoking with a bitch, and we go past 2, first off, I'm not even smoking most of the blunt. I'm passing that motherfucker. So now you just now you just order a shit off the menu, but you know you ain't gonna fucking eat. Like women do. Let me get a sample, like a motherfucker come to a restaurant with all ambiances, knowing they don't do that shit. So when it's on your dime, motherfucker come and order appetizer, entree, dessert, wine, beer in the mud, flavor. You be like, you don't even drink beer.
You eat food, bitch.
So let me tell you something, bitch. I smoke one of these, and I'm high as a motherfucker. What is your high tolerance? And let me tell you something. I'm not bringing the weed that I smoked before the pod started. I'm bringing the weed that got me fucking nodding off for an hour that we always make it. We always make it. Look, we always make it. When you think we ain't gonna make it, we always make it 2 hours. I wake up around, I sleep down, let me nod for like 20 minutes and I wake up. If you think I'm gonna smoke you into a fucking coma, you're not going to sleep. You're gonna come to do what you came to do. And once I figure it out, you won't be back. You won't be back. You're not coming back again. Nah, hell no, bro. Nah, man. You're not coming back again, bro. So what's your weed max?
It should be 2.
But what is it?
It's probably 4. 3 or 4.
Now let me tell you
In
something.
one setting.
Why? We ain't even, we smoked 4 blunts in a 2 hour and a fucking half pod.
Because
Like we nice and high.
You'll be talking and
We pull the pod. We ain't doing shit but talking. And I think we high as a motherfucker. I know I am. And I know you sipping something too. Pause.
yeah.
So what more do you need before we now?
I just keep flaming them motherfuckers up. It's like, I'll be mad as fuck. Like,
But you flaming them. Stop flaming them.
I'll be waiting on that to just
No,
break
get some dialogue going.
After a while,
Let's get some dialogue going now. We don't gotta keep doing this. Let's get some dialogue going. Now, once we start talking, she be like, first off, she can't reach and get the blunt at all. She gotta wait on me to light it up. Now, she can't, don't fucking grab my blunt and light it up. I already gave you 2. Nah, you taking shit too far. Now, if she like, she sitting her ass back, roll up another one. No, motherfucker, you coming up, like, How many times am I allowing you to smoke 3 or 4 blunts?
Do you feel unmanly though when you make us roll up our weed?
Hell no.
No.
Man, let me tell you something, man. I forgot the song. We Can Match. I forgot what I was gonna say. That's Pappy. We Can Match. We talking about your weed. Bring that shit, roll it up.
Mm-hmm.
We can match. You're not gonna sit there and have weed and then think you're gonna smoke 4 blunts. You're greedy. Something's wrong with you. Like, you take pills or something? That's fucking how you need to be. Your ass trying to wake up. I don't know what the fuck happened. Bitch, you smoked 4 of my blunts. That's what happened. Fuck? I'm sorry. And do they want to smoke again when they wake up? Nah, slap your ass. I'll slap you out your damn sleep. Grab a sock, slap the shit out you. Wake your ass up.
2, 5, and 6 blunts in one sitting.
You gonna tell me what this is once we get off this camera. You gonna tell me that shit. Cause I tell you this, I'm gonna look right at this motherfucker. Cause if you watching with them, let me tell you something. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. It's unacceptable. I don't give a fuck what happens the night before. If you are sitting there smoking 6 of my blunts, you are just smoking because it is there. Like, you know how you tell a kid? I know your brother heard your brother tell your kids, well, you just eat that shit because it's in the refrigerator. Or your parent told you that. You get a 6-pack of Kool-Aid jams, you drink all 6 of them motherfuckers in the refrigerator.
So you said I should take my weed jar and take it off the table?
Stop presenting. They looking at that motherfucker like, ooh, real. Nigga, just read up. I'll be here all week. Leave that motherfucking jar. Leave that jar on the table. They got as much weed as is water in this bottle. And then you see how much motherfucking dialogue you getting in. Let's get some dialogue going. Tell them that shit. Let's get some dialogue going. And see how long that shit go. Now, if you try to get some dialogue and then go back into substance abuse, because that's what it is at this point. It's substance abuse. If you smoking 6 blunts and a sadness, substance abuse, you need fucking help. That's what it is. If they going back to that shit, bro, listen.
It's fighting demons.
Right, your ass got some motherfucking. I'm sitting over there smoking that ass like, we got 3. I ain't lit neither one of these motherfuckers up again yet. I'm like, I've had enough. And I'm a big guy with a high tolerance. I'm pretty sure you don't even weigh 130 fucking pounds. You should up there just consuming all that fucking weed. Why don't you go get a motherfucking bowl? Get you a bowl, get you a bong, get you something where that shit hit you straight in the fucking head. Knock your ass out. Get a bong. Have her ass smoke a bong every time she come. And if she say, I don't want the bong, roll up. All right, I'm gonna roll up. That's it. Y'all roll your ass up. One fat ass wood. We finna smoke that motherfucker. Roll up again. All right, roll down. Roll down the motherfucking panties. Roll down that motherfucking gargle.
Wow, what's
Get some mouthwash gargle. What you gotta tell them? Freshen up. Freshen up the motherfucking, freshen that mouth up.
Okay.
What you tell them?
I'm done, man. I don't have anything else to say.
Jealous? You watching them Cubs?
I'm not. Are you guys doing good?
Well, you doing okay.
My Lakers are doing good. We're 1-1. I think we're gonna beat Memphis.
Y'all lost to Memphis without Ja?
We did.
Y'all a joke.
They are.
The Lakers are a fucking joke.
No energy. Anthony Davis didn't come to play. I think they gonna fuck around and lose.
I looked at all them weak motherfuckers y'all had.
They gonna fuck around.
Let me tell you something. I watched the NBA. I watched both Bulls games against Toronto. I turned it on third quarter when they was losing. That's the first Bulls game I've really been into hollering and like really having excitement since Derrick Rose, right?
Who's gonna retire? Pull up for the champ.
I watched it, right? Just one little pull because I gotta get that cut in the morning.
It was the last of it,
Why
man.
the fuck would you do that? So I'm watching that shit. Great game. I'm like, that was good. I'm watching one with Miami. Everything that happened in that game is everything I hate about the NBA. Whoever that dude is that came from DePaul, yeah, just shooting unlimited threes. I'm like,
that's what he do. It's 3-point shooting.
I'm not about to watch a game full of motherfuckers just firing the ball away. Ball come off the court, just in the fucking air, fired. I'm like, why y'all shooting all these threes? It's unbearable. It's hard to watch. The Lakers, game 1. I looked at the highlights on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, who the fuck are these people?
Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves, AR-15.
What they have game 2?
AK-47. Do you remember AK-47?
I do.
He's the
currently
AR-15.
How many points?
That's a gun, right? You're a gun nut.
Tell me how many. No, that's Hulu. You tell me how many.
You know
tell
about
me.
AKs and AR-15s.
They call them choppers in New Orleans. But let me tell you something.
They call them in Chicago.
They call them fucking Drakes, mini Drakes, and
Blick Blick.
They call them.
That Dirk documentary gonna be gold.
Fuck that. What I was just
Who
telling
you
you
think
about.
should do a Dirk documentary?
Who should act as Dirk?
Who should do the Dirk documentary?
What do you mean who should do it?
Who they should do?
Sony, fucking Apple.
HBO, Hulu, Netflix. What I'm saying, like, who think
Should be.
he should have one. Dirk needs a documentary.
Dirk got bad management.
He get a whole hell of a lot more fans, I think, if he had a good documentary. Especially if you get Chief Keef to speak on him and shit like that.
He's stubborn as fuck. He not gonna speak on shit.
I always like to go back. Was Vaughn in sidebar. Was Vaughn in Boss Top in Lil Durk's video?
I was looking for him. I haven't
Or
seen
was he locked
Vaughn
up at that time?
in none of those earlier videos.
No.
I just watched what is it, 30 Choppers? I just watched that shit. I probably just butchered that. I'm high and fucked up. I hadn't seen him. I saw everybody else. A lot of motherfuckers in there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of motherfuckers in the videos. I watched 600. I like sometimes I watch one and then I just go on a spree of watching all that old shit. Like, you see
Vaughn
Vaughn.
wasn't in there,
No, I ain't really see too much Vaughn. He did look different, and like maybe he was just. I watched 300 like 3-4 months ago. Mimo sitting around the motherfucking couch, right at the end.
Yeah.
Consistently, just sitting there. I was like, wow. Didn't even know he was in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So like, you spot little faces when you go back and watch a lot of that shit. They be really in there.
That's the documentary I want to see. But it's sad that a lot of them not here anymore, but I would love to see a Chicago documentary from the drill scene from 2012 to whenever you want to say it in 2019. Even if you want to extend it to Lizelle Osama and them, like, to that motherfucker. Not like a dope. Not like Franklin. We out here, man. D-Block.
Like Wanda.
Daeo, the truth teller, are you looking forward to a Wanda and Leon spinoff?
No.
Of them trying to stop
No.
Ice Cube them from saying fuck the police.
Is that true? Is that true?
Man.
Access denied.
Daeo, the truth teller.
I'm fucking
420 episode. Somehow it started 7 hours later than what was expected.
Yeah. I hate it too because I always be too fucked up.
Daeo 226 on all platforms. I am dblock 1203.
You gotta stop telling them my motherfucking platforms because shit.
Are you getting unwanted followers?
Unwanted attention. Liars. Rumors.
Better not hear no rumors.
That's a bitch the groove book. Come on, man.
Yeah, because I have a gunshot. It has a car alarm for some reason. Deshaun0307 on Twitter. My name is my name on Facebook. 1203 on Instagram. Follow us at straight_gas_homie on YouTube and also on Instagram. Anything else before we get out of here, man? Got 1 minute left.
I got nothing for you.
Go off on your haters, Daeo.
You can give a badass outro with the big go off on my haters. Hopefully I don't have any. It was something I wanted to say.
Got 1 minute, man.
I want to say thank you.
It's about Cody Rhodes.
Fuck Cody Rhodes, tribal chief. But if his ass was not gonna have his motherfucking ass on TV for all this time, he should have fucking lost. Now, take us out. Give us one of them original ass outros with your do. I fucked it up.
What?
Episode 1.
Where's the music out here?
Episode 1. Episode 1.
WTF. WTF.